plaintiff, Tyrone Babbitt, was married to the defendant, and things turned ugly once he was shot. After spending 3 months in the hospital, Tyrone claims the defendant started belittling him, and as a result, he had an affair. He's suing his ex-wife for breach of contract. Defendant Michelle Davis insists she supported Tyrone throughout his recovery, but then he ended up blaming her for getting shot. Michelle is countersuing Tyrone for spousal support and pain and suffering.
Start with you.
I would like to, first of all, thank you for helping out the city of Flint with some of the water conditions. And my mother wants to say hi. She loves your show, Angela Pounds.
All right, tell her I said hi, and she was part of the Flint movement.
Yes, she was.
Go ahead.
I met Michelle back in 1999. We dated for about 1.5 years. We got married. We had a decent marriage. We had a nice marriage. In 2004, we had a son. Still had a decent marriage, and in 2011 is when our marriage kind of went spiral. Michelle lost her job, and I got shot point blank range in the neck. And when I was shot in the neck, it caused me to have paralysis of my right side, my right arm, and I was in the hospital for 3 months. In the meanwhile, Michelle had to become head of household, and when she was head of household, Michelle belittled me. To me,
How
she wasn't. Michelle would call me disabled. She didn't see me as the man that I used to be before I got shot.
Not true.
And she would belittle me.
In terms of what?
At terms of being a hard-working man. To me, Michelle would just disrespect me.
Give me an example.
She would disrespect me. She would call me handicapped.
Give me an example.
She would call me handicapped. Get your handicap, butt up. You know, she would verbally belittle me, verbally disrespect me. It was a time I was on heavy medication because I was in pain. And Michelle, I was delirious. Raising sand with Michelle. Michelle put some waters and crackers on the table and said, hey, fend for yourself. And she left, took the kids, she left, and I had to find
On the way out, you didn't beg and say, hey, I'm sorry,
I tried to, but Michelle said, I'm tired of your stuff.
Defendant Michelle Davis says while married to the plaintiff, he was shot in the neck, and Michelle claims the plaintiff blamed her for the shooting.
You give me some background, man.
Your Honor, I was there for Tyrone through thick and thin. I got a contact on Facebook that he was having an affair with some female.
How long after his injury?
This was before his injury.
How long before his injury?
It was like 5 years.
What?
So what did it have to do with the treatment after the injury? That's what we're talking about. He's saying that after his injury, you abandoned him and you belittled him.
Because he constantly would fuss at me.
About what?
About, not helping him, and I was always there for him.
Well, why would he fuss if you were there for him all the time?
He really made me mad that day, Your Honor.
No, but why would he fuss about you not taking care of him if you were?
I were.
Right.
Okay, when he say, baby, you ain't doing this and such and right, what would you say?
He was wrong.
Would you tell him that? Would you say, I did bring you your water, see your water? I did help you to the bathroom. See how we're walking? See, when someone tells you that you didn't do anything for them, and there's clear evidence that you did, that's a very easy problem to get rid of.
Right.
He says, you're waking me up too early and I'm on this Vicodin. You simply say, well, no, it's not too early. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
And I don't think it's too early.
Right.
That's what you do. You don't just walk out, fend for yourself.
I tried.
Tried to explain to him?
Yes.
And so when were you all divorced and why?
We was divorced October 2015.
Is that true?
Yes, sir.
So why'd you all divorce? You're trying to act like you're divorced because she abandoned you.
No.
And that was 4 years before.
Oh, yeah. Your Honor.
Why did you divorce?
Your Honor, we divorced because I did have an affair.
Well, then why are you spending all this time talking about this woman abandoning you?
Your Honor, I had an affair because Michelle was belittling me. And I'm not gonna lie, the other woman did treat me good and she built me back up.
Tell me what that means
I need
to
her.
you.
She talked to me and gave me an outlet to release some of my anger because I was injured.
Okay, and your wife didn't?
Correct.
All right, so ma'am, do you want to address that before we get into the $800 you're suing for?
Your Honor, I tried to talk to him constantly.
And what would happen?
Every time I tried to talk to him, it leads up into an argument.
About what?
He said I was the reason why he got shot.
Did you tell her that?
I don't remember, Your Honor. I don't think so.
All right, when people say that, that sounds like they're lying. But let's get to what you're suing her about, the $800.
Okay, I'm suing her about the furniture. It's in a divorce decree that I want some furniture, and Michelle refuses to
You have
give
it?
it back to me. Yes, I do. I have evidence.
All right.
Here's my divorce decree. Here's some
If
pictures.
he told me that, then you're the cause of his injury and yet want you to take care of him,
Yeah.
and gonna say that you're the cause of him getting shot, not only would I not, I'd probably thrown him out the window.
No disrespect, Your Honor, but I didn't say that to Michelle.
All right. Your memory is coming back. The defendant shall be awarded the white leather couch set from the plaintiff's home. And you say you didn't get it, and when you attempted to get it, what occurred?
It wasn't there no more.
All right. And when you asked her about it, what did she say?
She didn't say nothing about it.
Okay, so you said, where's the couch? And she just,
Michelle,
is that what happened?
pretty much, Your Honor.
Okay, good enough.
Okay.
Ma'am, let me hear from you. He says that he was entitled to the couch. Did you answer?
Your Honor, he never asked me where was the furniture at. And the reason why he didn't get the furniture because he didn't fall through and pay me spousal support.
So he never asked about the furniture. He just decided to sue you
Correct.
without ever asking for it.
Correct.
All right. Now what you say is unreasonable. So you just happened to keep it because he didn't come and get it. Is that your defense? He
Yeah.
never came to get it?
Yes.
All right. He's here today. Now,
Defendant Michelle Davis says while married to the plaintiff, he was shot in the neck. And Michelle claims the plaintiff blamed her for the shooting.
your counterclaim for $2,062. How does he owe you?
He owed me for pain and suffering
For
And-
what?
because I was struggling with bills.
All right. Have you been late on the bill?
Yes.
All right. Can that company sue you for pain and suffering?
No.
All right, so you can't sue him. People who fall behind on bills all the time, the person who they owe can't sue for pain and suffering.
I didn't
All
have
right?
a job.
All right, let's move on to your spousal support. How does he owe you for that?
He never started paying until January of
Okay,
this
you
year.
have an order showing the amount he's delinquent?
Yes.
All right. And sir, are you delinquent on your spousal support?
Your Honor, yes.
All right, and is it $661?
Your Honor, it's $561.
All right, and what is it, ma'am, in your estimate?
It was $100
Because
that
this
was.
says 661.
Yeah, it's 562.
All right, 562 is your judgment, and your judgment is $800 for the couch. She says she still has it. You just never asked for it. So with that in mind, you're here to ask for it today, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
And you'd rather have your money or the couch?
I'd rather have the money.
All right, there you go. There's your judgment, and your spousal support is in force today. Have a good day, folks.
Thank you.
I felt that he shouldn't receive anything.
Michelle's a good mother, and I got justice served, and Michelle doesn't have to have a pity party no more. But Michelle's a good mother, and we have to deal with each other to raise our son.